Well, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about why you suck at Brawl Stars. Reason number one is that you don't play enough. To be good at even not just Brawl Stars but any game, you need to have a good amount of hours into that game. And I personally think if you don't have more than 500 hours in the game, you can't expect to be a higher level of gameplay, especially when Brawl Stars is your first ever game. And the reason number two to why you suck at Brawl Stars is because you're naturally not gifted. Let me explain. So of course, factors like being able to play any type of game at a younger age could influence how good you are in that game. But I think a lot of people just have it in them. They know how to move, they know the right choices to make, and that's why they're naturally talented, you could say. But don't worry, that doesn't mean that it's over and you can't do anything. There's always room for improvement. And the reason number three to why you suck at Brawl Stars is because Brawl Stars is your first game, and this is totally normal. If Brawl Stars is your first game and you're not good, there's nothing wrong with that. You can always improve, you just need that time, you need that pace. Just play the game, have fun, don't stress yourself too much. Pretty self-explanatory. And the reason number four to why you suck at Brawl Stars is because you have bad teammates. You can be as good as you want. If your team is shit, you can't do anything. You could be higher, but if both of your randoms or teammates in general are not good, you're not gonna win that match. I'm sorry. So find good teammates, and I don't care if it's your friend or someone who's trash, cool. But if you want to become good at the game, you gotta get some serious people in your team. Reason number five to why you suck at Brawl Stars is your phone performance. You know, your phone makes a big difference on how you play the game, what physics you see. If you play on a phone that's 2 GB RAM, that's laggy as hell, and it's not gonna let you get precise shots because it's gonna lag every now and then. And even 4 GB RAM isn't that better either. I think the minimum your phone should have to play this game smoothly is 6 GB RAM. 8 GB RAM is very ideal, especially with all the updates they're doing. It just keeps getting higher in quality in terms of brawlers and maps. You need newer phones as the more updates they do. But if you have a 6 GB RAM phone, you're good. And if you have a phone that's less than 6 GB RAM, please try your best to invest in a new phone. If you can't, of course, it's perfectly fine. But if you can and you want to get good at the game, invest in a 6 GB RAM phone. Reason number six to why you suck at Brawl Stars is because you're not a team player. Being a team player means helping your teammates when they need it, having good awareness of how your team wants to attack or what strategy your teammate wants to do, and that goes vice versa as well. So your teammate needs to respect your ideas too, what you want to do as well. Of course, by a team player, I mean not being selfish. For example, gem grab is a very team-oriented game mode, and if your teammates in this match are very selfish, you could easily lose the match. So find teammates that are good in cooperating with each other, are not selfish, and are willing to help out their teammates if needed, and are not jerks. Reason number seven to why you suck at Brawl Stars is because you can't aim properly. Believe it or not, aiming, as simple as it looks, is not simple at all. You need to be able to predict your enemy movements. You need to see what type of shots you're trying to do. For example, using Crow, all you have to do is shoot and go back, shoot and go back. And yes, with time playing the game, you will have better aim. But just remember, it's not as simple as it might seem. Reason number eight to why you suck at Brawl Stars is because you lack general skills. I'm talking about dodging, I'm talking about predicting how your enemy is going to move, what type of shots he's trying to do, what type of strategy he's using, if he's a camper, if he's aggressive, if he's passive. All of these things factor in as to how good you are at the game. If you know how your enemy moves, you won the game. I think you can be mediocre, but if you're able to read your enemy, you're able to see what type of strategy they're trying to imply, you have won. And then finally, reason number 9 why you suck at Brawl Stars is because you don't have a strategy. At lower trophy levels, you can play the game without a strategy if you're good at aiming. With that alone, you can win all of your matches. But if you're trying to get, for example, at 900 trophies or even 1,000 trophies or even more than, you need to have a good strategy on what you're trying to do in that match you play. Whether it's showdown, whether it's foot brawl, especially in gem grab and foot brawl and 3v3 modes in general, you need to have a strategy. You need to be prepared to do some type of movement. You can't just casually try to win. And if you're even able to win without a strategy, it's probably because your enemy wasn't as good. I'm sorry to break it to you. And that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, share, and see you.